We'll get to Alan's full forecast in a moment, but take a look at this video from earlier this afternoon. It was taken at the Skowhegan Fire Department after a tornado warning was issued in the area. To be clear, that warning has since been lifted. Firefighters say the powerful storm quickly passed through, but they captured this video after seeing the alert. Here's how they described the storm.
We ended up getting that alert on our phone, the tornado alert, which drew us towards the bays to see what was going on. It started raining really heavily. After that, we saw clouds come in from the east. Other clouds came in from the bottom. They circled for a minute, and then they dissipated.
And Alan, look at this photo shared with us by Susanna Warner. It was shot in Anson looking toward Norridge Walk. As we zoom in a bit more, we can see sort of a tail-shaped cloud there. And this actually has a name.
Yeah, that's the beaver tail cloud because it resembles like a beaver tail. It resembles it. Yeah.
Right. I think I'm picturing a platypus tail that's more of a paddle shape.
And it has the hatches on it.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a tail-looking cloud. There's another cloud type called the tail cloud. I don't think that photo was that. If we could bring it back up. But it resembles a tornado. That's the same storm that was warned.
Intimidating to look at.
Yes, it represents a pretty strong thunderstorm. What we're seeing is air rushing in and up to the storm. So the air is condensing as it rises rapidly, and it's creating that beaver tail cloud. Not a tornado. You would see the ground connection and perhaps some debris if it were touching the ground. But it very ominous looking, and it was fascinating to see it from that vantage point. It was out of Anson looking south towards the storm in Norridge Walk earlier today. So thank you to Susanna for sending that in. Fantastic photo. This is the front that was producing some of that activity. That is now moving east. There is no rain in the state right now. Things are starting to look really nice heading into the next 4 days. The storm system that brought this front is up to the north, well north of Maine and Canada. But behind it, we're going to tap into some dry and comfortable feeling air. Mid to upper 70s tomorrow, lots of sunshine, low humidity, a northwest breeze. Friday, very similar, maybe a degree or two warmer. Some may reach 80 on Friday. And then this high parks right over New England for the weekend. That'll keep us with the weather pleasantries coming. It'll also keep this stationary boundary well away from Maine. And on this boundary, we're going to see numerous areas of low pressure running up it. But it's looking so nice heading into the weekend. Next week, maybe a different story. We're going to be watching a piece of mid-level energy. We'll pick this up on Sunday this weekend. It'll be north of the Dakotas. That energy does what most of them do. It approaches Maine from the west-northwest early next week. This is Tuesday. But then it pumps the brakes. So it's going to hang out, it looks like, somewhere west of Maine, maybe into western New England. And this look is an unsettled one for Maine. You see all the way through Thursday, maybe even later. So we'll have to refine the timing of, when or not rain will be present next week. But that looks unsettled to me. Comfortable on the dew point values through the weekend. Then we see them come up just a little bit heading into early next week. Next 4 days look fantastic. Maybe some sweater weather at night or first thing in the morning, a low of 50 inland on Friday morning. So cool nights, mild to warm afternoons into the 80s heading into the weekend. And then next week, you see the raindrops on the 7-day. That's in response to what may be a pretty pesky, longer lasting storm system if it stalls out west of us. We'll see. We got a lot of time and a lot of nice weather to enjoy before that.
I'm going to focus on the highs.
Same.
Not the lows.
Okay. Oh, all right. To each their own. Brian would disagree, but yeah, it's going to be cool at night.
Hey, I'm not Brian.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.